when did problems start
showing up like that? Probably I would say 20 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And they've been kind of dealing with it ever.
Yes, overall he's a really good president, really good politician. Like he kept Egypt in peace all 30 years he was in there. He was ruling Egypt for 30 years. Egypt was in peace with every country in the world and became one of the biggest allies for the United States.
So why the sudden uprising? Because of
the corruption inside. Like he did everything good outside, but he didn't take care of the inside. And I really don't blame him all for that. I blame his cabinet that he hired, the last cabinet he hired 4 years ago. They are the ones that brought him down big time. Because they tell him everything is fine, people love you, everything is great, but everything was corrupted. Even the election, any election was corrupted.
Do you think he would have been elected?
What?
Would he have been elected if it wasn't so corrupt?
No, I don't think so. If it wasn't corrupted, yeah, he would.
Okay.
People would love him much more because since he started, like in the beginning of his ruling for 10 years, he was really loved. Like he's a military guy. He's a war hero since 1973. He's an Air Force man, and he was the one that had the first hit in a war. So he was a really loved man there.
So this discontent is relatively recent.
Yes.
So do you think when he comes back from Germany after he gets by these health issues?
I don't think he will come down to Egypt.
You don't?
No, I think he will go to some Middle Eastern country, but I don't think right now he will go back to live in Egypt right now. You know, for all, because he probably will get sued right now, because that was the problem. If he stepped down before his time's up, he will get sued for all the money or corruptions that he did. But if he waited until September to step down when his time's up, nobody owe him anything and he can get out free man. But right now, they have the right to sue him.
So last night, he defied the country, right? And he said, "I'm not stepping down."
Yes.
And then what's the in less than 24 hours?
Less than 24 hours.
What was the change of heart? What was the?
I think the change of heart from the reaction of the people down, because if he really didn't do that, it was going to turn to a big civil war. Because as much as people hate him, there is people support him and want him still being there until at least he built a new constitution with all the changes he made.
It seems like last night was one last try to make it go away.
Yes.
He defied, said, "I'm not stepping down." The military asked people to go home, saying that they would meet their demands. And I think if it had gone away, it probably would have ended.
Yes.
But instead, today, more people than ever turned out.
Yeah.
And these people are risking
their lives, their jobs, their
family,
family, economy. And the country itself, it's not in that good of shape economy-wise to be doing all that.
Right.
Like every day they're losing billions and billions. And the market stopped working. There is no market for Egypt, the economy market, and all the trades in Suez Canal stopped. So that was a really big hit for all the countries that, help Egypt or something.
And you have a mother and a
Sister.
How are they doing?
Oh, no, they're doing really fine now.
How old is your
But
sister?
she's 24.
Oh, what an amazing time for you. You're a young man too. What an amazing time.
If the country goes as well, everybody will have jobs, everybody will have money. It's going to be, I expect it to be like one of the, Egypt always been third world country. But with the things that are going to change, it's going to really move it up the charts big time. So we'll see how it goes.
So when are you going back?
I'm going back by the end of April for a few. And I was planning on going back from now, but it just, didn't work out right now because all the airports and all the pressure and stuff. So hopefully by April or May, I'll go down and see what's going on.
Now, they were doing something with the U.S. Embassy where all the American travelers over there, they were kind of getting them out.
Yeah, getting them out.
Are they not doing that anymore? Are they saying...
No, actually,
okay?
almost all of them, as a tourist or as an American citizen, they got out unless you want to stay and be there for that. because they will not get you out by force. They just tell you to go to the airport and they will get you out if you're an American citizen. But if you want to stay and be through all that, you're welcome to stay. You still can stay. And a lot of Americans stayed because it's a really big change. It's a big revolution. So somebody want to say he been through that, you know? He been there while this happening. They want to do that. And all Egypt like the support that United States gave, but I don't imagine it will like the help if they offer like troops to go down there and start, going troops. I don't imagine that will go well. This will really ruin relationship big time.
Does it seem like it's even necessary, though? It seems very peaceful.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
Happy and lots of celebration.
Yes. And for right now, actually, it's all, the people got what they want and they got the freedoms they're searching for. So I think it will be done.
Is today Independence Day?
Yes, it is. Actually, they will really put that in history now. They kind of was planning on not stretching it that far because it's been like almost going on a month now. That all this fire and heat, all that, and they just keep stretching it. And people was worried because one day this all going to be in a history book, and they want to cut it short because people in high school study that, so they don't want to study all that, all the dates and stuff. So you want to cut it short, like do something and finish up with it.
So 30 years ago he went in.
Yes.
When was they don't have elections or they don't have a term?
No, they have terms.
But he was corrupted on the inside, so that he just kept getting reelected.
Every time the presidential election comes up, for some reason, after the election, he is the president. Somehow, it come out, he's the one who wins the election.
And who voted? The public?
It's a public vote, and they write, like, other 3 guys or something, elect themselves for president, but the people go to the election places and write their votes and all that. Still, end up, the boxes get switched over, he won.
Where probably, more than likely, he didn't win some of those elections.
No, never. And some of the people that have, when they search inside the voting boxes, some of them people are dead.
Oh, the voters. They're not real voters.
Yeah. So it's been really corrupted a lot.
Yeah.
And the biggest corruptions that really touch people too is the law enforcement corruption. Like they turn like thugs down there. They are not like controlled by any book or any law. You gotta be really scared from law enforcement down there.
Is that why the military is so respected? Because they're not?
Oh no, they are not. They are really neutral and they respect the people. But law enforcement, there is some good law enforcement, but the big majority is corrupted big time.
Is that a goal you might have someday? Being in law enforcement here? Yeah. Would you go back and do it?
I would really love to do that right now. But before that, I'm glad I didn't do it. I was planning on it when I was younger. But
so there's going to be a swing of that. The law enforcement will hopefully right itself and be good now.
Right? Yes, big time. And actually, they choose some of the guys, like you said, it was like a martial law, everybody for his own self, protecting their own self, and they choose some of the young people to join the police academy and be, as long as they showed good favor like that, they able to protect their house. That will be a good sign to be a law enforcement.
Well, I'm sure that Egypt would be glad to have you home, but we're very glad that you're here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
And before we forget, and let us be the first, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us hear it through your voice and see it through your eyes. It's an amazing piece of history.
Yes, it is. It is a big movement. It is a really big day. I can't wait to go back home, and I have Arabic channels through my cable and stuff. I can't wait to see the channels. So we'll see how it happens.
I think, the kids that are, the young kids now in Egypt, when they get to high school,
good future.
They will be studying this day, probably will be in the history books.
Yeah. You gotta just imagine how good that will be to live through a revolution. I never lived through war or nothing. But
if you're going to have a revolution, I think this is a pretty good way to do it.
Oh yeah, yes, yes. So everything will get fixed. I hope.
All right.